You fat. Bro, can you imagine being peak level physique, enjoying the fruits of your fitness labor, peak level strength, speed, stamina, able to stop a torpedo with your pecs alone? Then all of a sudden, you blink and you look like this.
Wait, no way.
All because you got complacent and lazy. Yep, that was me before 4 months ago, which was the start of my get beefy again arc. Cause before 4 months ago, in the span of 7 years, life popped my balloon and I've been deflating ever since. Why? Because I hated working out. Chat, each year, I felt it, watching myself slowly transition from Jiren to Fillmore. And I was okay with it, because I hated working out. I hated working out so much that I fell in love more with hiding my newly attained flab than picking up and maintaining muscle. It was bad, y'all. I went from benching bars to burgers. That strength from playing sports in middle school and high school back then, 90% of it gone, even though I maintained some of my tone. You think I wanted to work out during them years? No, I did it because I had to. I used to be able to run up and down a basketball court for hours nonstop. Now, I can't even run across the street without getting tired. Should've moved out the way, lame man. I used to be able to bench press 300 plus pounds. Now I can't even bring a full set of grocery bags in the house in one go. My nigga, I used to be able to touch the rim of a basketball goal. Now I can't even jump to the top of the fridge without my stamina egregiously tanking. And what made it worse was I had a poor diet. So you know, without a care for my health, I smacked down on some greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, chicken, you name it. It was bad. And it didn't help that I'm 5'6" with a baby face and unconnected beard. That actually added fuel to the fire. Like in the back of my mind, chat, I knew I needed to build my man meat back up and go harder on this beard because I started looking like a damn kid again, bruh. Don't let me walk into your school. You might think I got 5th period in 30 minutes. A teacher probably gonna be like, young man, where's your hall pass? Lady, we are the same age. Now leave my presence, you long-titted, no-nipple. I avoided the gym for 4 years straight. Up until one day, 3 years ago in 2021, I decided to start working out again because I got traumatized. Whoa, Devonte, how'd you get traumatized? That day, I pulled up to the gym. I went straight to the locker room to remind myself of how much of a lazy bastard I was so I can be motivated to pump that iron. I'm in there for about 3 minutes. Next thing I know, somebody walks in. I look back. It's a guy I went to high school with. I ain't seen him in literal years. He ain't even say hi. All I heard was, Devonte? Damn, you got small. What happened? Had me shooketh. Nigga trapped me in an infinite Tsukiyomi of embarrassment. Bruh, I was so heavy in thought that Thor couldn't pick me up. I ain't even work out that day. I just went home in silence. My mom was doing backflips, crunches, pull-ups, sit-ups, cartwheels, whatever you could think of. Bruh had me thinking about the decisions I made up to this point in my life and how I let myself go that whole night. I had zero motivation. To the next day, while drowning in my self-pity and sorrow, like the pathetic worm I was, I ran into this dude named David Goggins. And you know what this motherfucker told me?
What the hell are we all waiting for to start attacking life? Waiting for the stars to align? Back when I was growing up, the song came out. All I need is a miracle. Well, guess what? That miracle ain't coming. There is no perfect time to start. You gotta start now with changing your life. We're all being tested in life. And guess what? This is one test you can't cheat on. We all have our own test. Some of us are obese. Some of us are depressed. Some of us are insecure. In the military, we had this big old rucksack on the back. Had batteries, water, extra gear. Your extra gear is the shit you're dealing with in life. And the only way to overcome it is for you and you alone to face it. You have to do your best work when you're least motivated. So those days you don't want to do it, guess what you gotta do? You gotta suck it the f up and do it. Stay hard.
Had me shooketh. In a good way. He reminded me of the days I was watching Eric Thomas all the time for motivation a couple years ago. Really had me thinking. So I watched another video.
You're not afraid of having a f***ed up body. You're afraid of f***ing effort. See, what you don't understand is this. We're all being tested. And that road to success is a bumpy ass f***ing road. Has f***ing potholes, nails, detours and
He was raw, real direct and unfiltered, super masculine and extremely confident. Bruh didn't sugarcoat nothing, so I know for sure Starbucks would have fired his ass. He really made me realize how much of a gummy bear I was and forced my spirit to take accountability for my own actions with his motivational words alone. So you know what? I got off my ass and got busy. Sometimes.
Got him!
Yeah, I ain't really do much. Hey, say what you want, but something's better than nothing. I ain't lock in fully, but at least the key was still in my pocket. Like, bruh, Superman ain't get his powers in a day, all right? Every day after that for the next year, I slowly started working out more and more. Me and the gym was toxic. We had an on and off relationship because I still struggled with my hatred for working out because of my laziness. And stopping wasn't an option because you know what they say. To get something you never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Like getting my lazy ass up and going to the gym consistently. I was trying to find little ways to motivate me to continue to keep working out. You know, stuff like, what if my wife gets mangled by a bear? I need to be able to throw that bear through a freaking food truck. Or what if my daughter's 6'7", 280-pound boyfriend gets froggy and tries to jump? I need to be able to throw that doofus through a mountain. Or what if my son needs somebody to beat up his bully at school? Shoot, that won't be hard because I can blend in just fine. These hands rated B for bully, my nigga. The whole get stronger from my future family motivation thing wasn't working, so I decided to go down the I want to look in the mirror and not vomit route. Hell, I got tired of trying to hide my flab during beach vacations anyway, so this had me motivated for a while. I was constantly reminding myself of where I wanted to be visually, you know, really tapping into my physical attribute desires I wanted for myself. You know, stuff like, when I take my shirt off, I want to be the reason your auntie come outside to check the mailbox every 5 minutes. When I put my shirt on, I want to see my veins gasping for air because my shirt too tight. I want to be able to cut glass with my jaw and surfboard with my abs. And you know what? This method, it was good, but not good enough. Something was missing. Like, both of those methods wasn't enough motivation for me to rigorously work out, like really go hard in the paint and stay consistent with it. So, to keep it $1.25 with y'all, I folded.
You what?
Hell no, man.
What the is wrong with you?
For the next 2 years, as far as I can remember, bruh, the only weight I lifted was the stress off my shoulders. The only push-up I did was to get out my bed. The only cardio I did was dancing in the shower. All my motivation gone. All the way up until sometime in 2024, 4 months ago, when I took a trip to South Africa. The start of my Get Beefy Again arc. Now, you're probably thinking, Devonte, mellow, what caused this to spark up? Because you said those two previous methods not working caused you to fall into a deep abyss of complacency, procrastination, and laziness. Well, viewer, in the very first week of me being there, I lived with people. And those same people on the first day forced me to get my lazy ass up and go to the gym because before I came, I told myself I would try and go consistently once I got there after so long, so they wanted to make sure I made that happen because they knew I'd procrastinate. I get to the gym, still zero motivation to lift any weights. I pretty much made up in my mind that I'ma just go through the motions and maybe some spark of motivation will happen. Soon as I walk inside, it was amazing! Tiny waist, nice hips, thick thighs, nice racks, bubble butts, flat stomachs. Their faces wasn't as beautiful as the American women or say like the Dominican Republic, but everywhere I turned my head, my type was there. Body-wise.
Got him!
And mind you, I notice damn near everything, damn near all the time. I'm very socially aware, physically aware, etc., etc., and the list goes on. Don't let these videos where I speak and act like I don't know what's going on fool you. I got Hawkeye vision when it comes to the women I deem fine. And I'm allergic to BS, so I also got that internal scouter when it comes to examining somebody's character. Anywho, all of a sudden, when I seen this, it's like uncontrollably the laziness left my body instantly. Chat, that's the most motivated, focused, and determined I've ever felt in my life. Bro, I literally sat there at the chess machine in shock. Silent, not a word. Deep in thought as to why this was the case. I realized my greatest motivation was not looking good for myself, not staying fit so my knees won't crack when I turn 30 in 5 years. No, it was women. Yes. I love me some women. I love being desired by them. I love their femininity that comes with them if they display it. I love the support if they lend it. I love the sculpture of some of their bodies and the beauty some of them possess. I love how their differences from a man complement the man, and the list goes on. You know, I used to think my homeboys were crazy for saying women in the gym gives them a Zenkai boost when they work out, cause I thought it would be a distraction, but I realized that was just me giving into my own lack of self-control. Now, I've joined the scout regiment, and Titans ain't the only thing I'm trying to slay. Ain't nothing like seeing some natural all-around tiny waist, wide hip, nice rack, flat stomach, hourglass shape, bubble butt beauty. Why does that sound like a P-Hub search category? In every direction while you work out. And even better, having the chance to shoot your shot at them mid-workout or post-workout. Ooh wee, mama. Now, in order for me to fulfill my desire of attaining me a wife with the player build I'd like her to have, I had to take accountability for my own actions and be realistic with myself. If I want a woman like that, my physical type, then I can't look like this. I gotta match her sexiness so she can feel the same way about looking at me that I feel about looking at her. I can't want Miss Incredible when I look like Incrediboy. It don't work like that, slime. So I did the obvious and just fused the two methods I did before with this new one into a simple mindset. If I want my future wife to look good, I have to look good. So work out to please myself and my future wife so we can both break the looks barrier to get to the what's your mind like phase. That's the goal. Be fit and confident in my body and be attractive to women. When I take off my shirt, I want it to look like a damn R. Kelly concert. Wait a minute. When I walk in the room, I want a woman's mouth to drop and look like Niagara Falls. When I walk past the girl, I want to be the one to pay her neck medical bills. And this is what drove me to get up 6 days a week and hit the gym while in South Africa. For the rest of my time there, I was slanging iron vigorously and consistently. I could feel Himothy aura coursing through my veins because I was gaining my muscle and tone back. My nigga, I felt it. Me going from scrawny all might to beefy all might. A girl I FaceTime noticed, the people I live with noticed, I noticed, it was glorious. Even though I took a bunch of L's with the women I wanted that were my type, but it's fine because I was taking a good amount of W's too. Video coming on that soon. Bruh, I was finally able to look myself in the mirror and not want to vomit anymore. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever watched the anime Yu Yu Hakusho before, but in the beginning, I felt like Yusuke when he first took off his energy cuffs that restrained his power. Then at the end of my second time in South Africa, I felt like Deku when he finished all his training on my Timbs, cuz. When I left South Africa, I took that same mindset with me back to the States. So, yay, I'm not a lazy, flabby, procrastinate tard anymore. Woo, yeah. All right, I'm gonna head out.
Hey, listen.
Sometimes it's your dog, sometimes it's your babe. Cry all you want, sometimes you can't get your way cut. Plans